What is up, y'all? Welcome on back to the final episode of our Attack on Titan deep dive series. I have dove balls deep into every single season of Attack on Titan, the last two final chapter specials. Deep dived into the world outside the walls. At this point, you have already seen the episodes ranking my favorite characters and all of the arcs of Attack on Titan. And we even did a little deep dive discussion board on lots of theories and characters of Attack on Titan. And this episode is the finale. We are going to review and deep dive into the entirety of Attack on Titan. We're going to be talking about our rankings of all the seasons, the characters. We're going to give y'all some of our favorite characters, least favorite characters of the show. And then we're going to give you some of our favorite moments in the series. And then we will cap off this entire deep dive series with the legacy and influence of Attack on Titan. Where does it rank among the greatest anime and manga of all time? What will this series be remembered for when it's all said and done? Questions like that at the very end of this episode. If you watched our previous episode, which was the deep dive discussion board, I have Corey and Brayson Costa with me. Hello.
Hello.
And yeah, guys, if you have not caught up with the rest of the series, this should be episode 11. So 11 weeks of nothing but Attack on Titan. You can catch this link somewhere up here. There's a link there to the playlist if you have missed one of those episodes. So we would greatly appreciate it if you went there and checked it all out. I'm biased a little bit, but I think this is the most thorough discussion of Attack on Titan on the internet, on YouTube right now. I did some research, and not many videos out there doing what we did. So if you like what we're talking about, go and hit that like and subscribe button. That's really going to help us out. And make sure you share these videos. That would greatly help us out. But that's enough of that. This is going to be a long episode. Let's go ahead and dive into this shit, okay? We are going to start off this full-on series review, which, by the way, if you have not read or watched the entire series, this is your moment to back out and come back once you have done so. Full spoilers from this point forward. All right, so let's rank the series, the seasons, in order. We're going to start off with our least favorite because, let's be honest, there's not a bad season of Attack on Titan. I'm going to speak for the group on that one. So we will start off with Brayson. What is your least favorite season of Attack on Titan?
Season 2.
That's a hot take. That's crazy.
The pacing is almost as bad as One Piece. The entirety of the 12 episodes takes place over a week. Don't get me wrong, no. Great season. One of my favorites, but they're all good. I feel like it's just outshined by the female Titan arc. That's the only reason it's below one for me, or season 1, is because the pacing is bad, but you do have those good plot twists like Rhina and Bertolt coming out and be like, I'm the Armor Titan, he's the Colossal. We did all this, capturing Eren, getting chased down, and of course you have Advance, goddammit. So it's a good season, don't get me wrong, but the pacing kind of throws it off for me. The entirety of it takes place over 4 hours. I didn't like, but great season nonetheless.
I'm going to be honest, I have a note right here that says pacing is great.
Really? Okay. I'm just going to have to disagree there.
I mean, yeah, crazy. We are going to have to agree to disagree on that one.
We are.
Season 1 is my bottom of it.
Same.
I mean, yeah, season 1.
Yeah.
And like you said, no season is bad, but if I had to choose one that I could just like watch over and over, like I'm just going to watch season blah. Season 1's not the one I'm going to watch over and over.
It's also my least favorite. It's still amazing though. It's all world building and setting shit up. So it's like once you get past all the setup is really where the series. I mean, let's be honest. The series is nothing like the first season. The rest of 2 through 4, it's nothing like season 1. So it's obviously the outlier in the group for me. And it's the slowest in terms of making every character amazing. Obviously, they have to go through the build up, the introductions in order to get to the amazing character arc conclusions later on. So yeah,
And I'll be
number 1,
honest, like I wasn't a fan of Aaron or Armin in season 1.
whiny would be the word I would use.
I legitimately like didn't learn their name. It was kind of like, I'm not gonna learn your name till you've been here for a while. I was like the little blonde ninny kid and titty baby boy. And Fraser's like, Aaron and Armin. He's like, those are really important names to remember. And I'm like, eh. Eh.
Are they though?
Are they though?
I mean,
And then I didn't even know Mika's. I was like, badass chick with the scarf. I like her. I like
Scarf
the badass
girl.
chick with the scarf. Yeah,
Scarf
scarf girl.
I can disagree with that. I think the season 1 is the best part of that is, and I'm gonna do a little plug here of my season 1 deep dive. I think the best aspect of season 1 is the underlying themes and concepts more so than the actual characters. If you really focus in on some of the general concepts of that, it's a lot of the horrors of war and how people deal with that emotionally, whether that's positive or negative. Most of the time, it's negative. PTSD, how these people interact or how they react/act in the moment that they're about to die, whether that's their life flashing before their eyes, or them remembering like random moments in their life. It's just that to me is the best part of season 1. What about number 2? Or technically number 3. Three.
Season 2.
see, my number 3 is season 1. The female Titan arc had a lot going on in it, and I felt like it set the pace for the rest of the show with all of the more important characters dying to Annie. And then Levi just straight aura farming. Like,
Can't argue with that.
Levi just straight aura farming, like beats the shit out of the female Titan. And then it also set a tone for how his character is. Giving Petra's patch to those two no names, I don't even know their names, just to make them feel better, even bringing the group of Titans and fucking over multiple people, getting people killed. But he still gave up that patch. And seeing Levi's whole squad die really was rough, especially when he had to he stopped for Petra. And then Petra's family came up to him when they got back to Trost, wherever they got to. It was just rough. It was rough.
That wasn't actually their patch, right?
It was Petra's patch.
It was Petra's patch.
Was it? I thought he just pulled it off a random person and said it was
No.
that's the way I took it. He was like,
was,
fuck it, I'll just make them feel better about this.
No, it was Petra's patch that he planned to give to her father.
Her parents, her people.
Oh yeah, I missed that.
Yeah.
Missed that. Yeah.
And then the Berserk version of the Attack Titan towards the end, where he just starts beating the shit out of Annie. That's steel status right there, rock hard. So,
you know, a lot of people.
Good.
Speaking of the Berserk Titan, there's a lot of people say that's not even a fucking thing. That's made up.
You're made up.
I don't agree with that.
I know. Right. I'm just saying. That's to them. You're made up.
When you read the manga, it's like not even a thing. You don't even notice it.
Yep.
It's only in the anime. Which I guess is why people lean towards that. But they could be wrong. But anyways, what were you saying before I rudely interrupted you?
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot. I'm not gonna lie. I lost my train of thought.
That tracks. So season two is my next one.
Me too.
Yeah, season 2. It needed to be there, but it's not one that I'd be like, I just really want to watch season 2 over again.
I think the shortened aspect of the fact that it's only 12 episodes really lends it, like, it helps it a lot. I think if it was, if they were telling that same story over 16, 20 episodes, it probably wouldn't have been that good. I don't know why they condensed it down to 12 episodes, whether that's budget reasons. I mean, it took 20 years for them to fucking do 4 seasons plus 2 specials. So let's be honest here. It's probably budget reasons or them trying to milk it, one of the two. It's mostly plot driven rather than like really deep diving into the characters. Obviously, we have those episodes and those moments. The action is top fucking tier. And this is really where it starts really unfolding with the story. It's really where I use the meme all the time where it has like all the seasons and it's like season 1, oh, I know where this is going. And then like 2, I still kind of think I know where this is going. And then like 3 and 4, it's like, I have no idea what this show is.
It's like watching
No.
4 different shows.
Exactly.
Like,
every season is different. But to me, it's one of the more entertaining ones. I think if you go to the first few episodes of season 2, it's a little slow. I will give you that. You have to get through like the first couple episodes of that season, and then it really picks up for me. What about numbers are hard? I'm from
2.
Mississippi, so yeah, 2.
My number 2 is season 4. Season 4. Crazy.
Mine's 3. Like I literally go
What?
1, 2, 3 from like
Y'all are
1, 2,
me
3,
and
4.
fucking Corey right on
1, 2,
fucking
3, 4.
point.
and as crazy as it, and I do love 3. Like I really do really like season 3. But I actually like the beginning of like pre-rumbling, not the specials. Like I prefer watching not the stupid children, but when it comes to like the pretty much when the Warhammer shows up. Like
Diamond status
declaration of
from
war.
that moment forward.
Yeah. Or even like when he just gets into town, like when and you're like, something really big is going to happen. And I don't think it's just going to be some announcement in the play that this guy's doing. Something's going to happen. There's far too much going on here. I prefer watching that. I could watch those couple of episodes over and over.
What makes you put 4 in that spot, Brayson?
Because
Like,
3 is
what's-
unmatched. Season 3 is unmatched. You cannot match season 3. And I will die on that hill. We'll die on that hill.
Look, we're splitting hairs here, I think, in comparison to 4 and 3. If you say 3 is the best, honestly, I don't know how I would be able to talk you off that ledge, to be completely honest. 3 to me, when you think about 3, there's 4 words that you say. Return to Shingachina arc. That's all you have to say about season 3. And it's immediately, like, just taking that one arc, it is one of the best seasons of anime, period, with just that arc. Season 3, that's where we had those first few episodes with, or is that season 2, where we have Sasha's little standalone episode, we have Connie's standalone episode. That's all season 3, right?
I think that's season 2.
Is this season 2?
Hold on,
I think
I'm
it's season 2.
actually looking right now.
No,
I can't remember.
I had to remember too.
The start of season 3 is the Rod Rice and
Yep.
Oh,
Right.
it's the political
Kenny.
overthrow stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kenny, that's why it's number fucking 3 right there.
All right, dude.
I fucking hate Kenny.
Oh, I forgot about Kenny.
Because
Yeah.
but you
You
can't
wanna
say
forget
like
about
Levi's slinging through there, killing like 11 people.
That was
Come on
pretty.
now.
That
Come
was
on
pretty badass.
Yeah. And then the fight with the Beast Titan. Yeah.
Dude, fucking Beast Titan fucking
Matthew.
slinging the rocks at the very end and return to Shiganza, and they're
And
all
then-
like, what the fuck? And they're all just getting pummeled with it. God damn.
What the hell this little Beyblade doing?
Fuck this little baby
That's-
doing.
Fuck this little Beyblade doing? When he looks around, he's like, "Where's all my buddies at? Nobody's
And then
standing
you
up
got
anymore."
My Soldier's Rage. So
You do have my
That's
soldiers.
why-
right?
that's
That
why-
is, yeah.
it stands
The goat.
alone. The goat.
But see, like, so season 4, like, everybody got hot. Aaron got
This-
hot. Just saying.
I can't disagree.
Aaron got hot.
I'm not.
He made me
disagreeing.
question things.
I'm like
Okay,
90% straight. The other 10% is Levi and Aaron.
As Levi and Aaron.
Yes.
Or randomly Armin when his shirt's off when he gets turned into a Titan, and you're like, what's going on there? What's happening? What's happening to that? That pretty little girl got handsome.
Right.
The only thing I didn't like about season 3 was the chair scene. That shit was just
The poop chair?
the poop
Oh
chair.
my god, dude.
And Armin randomly getting groped. I didn't like either of those
yeah.
scenes. Armin got sexually assaulted, and the
poop
chair scene.
chair.
Yeah,
I
all he
the
did
poop chair.
lick somebody up though. He smacked him with a musket ball to the noggin. That was his first kill. He hadn't killed a Titan. He killed a person, just straight up.
Well, kind of deserved it. So.
Oh yeah, they were gonna kill Jean. So I mean,
This is true. Kenny the Ripper brings it down.
that's
yeah.
fair. That is fair. I didn't like that arc,
Instantly.
but the Rod Rice, that arc was really good with the story
was.
and everything, and the memories coming back to Aaron wanting to give up the founder back to the family that has the royal blood. All that was good.
Hate Kenny the Ripper, but
Kenny-
you remember when he cut Aaron's forehead and he's fucking just drenched in
Mhm.
blood when he's in the fucking
Mhm.
underground chapel? I was like, God damn, why am I attracted to that?
Right.
See, it's like it's like when someone's like, you think Jon Snow's hot? I'm like, in Battle of the Bastards, when he's covered in blood and dirt and bodily fluids that are nasty, and yes, he's very hot. Or when I told Norman Reedus, I'd put your hair in my mouth, but not like right now. Like Walking Dead, you haven't bathed in 4 months with ears around your neck. That is the hair I would put in your mouth or my mouth. That's how much I love you.
I do think that we have to tell people right now that we are not normal human beings. Okay,
Oh,
we're
no,
all
God,
we're
no.
all in
No.
Paramedics and EMTs, so we're not normal people. Don't
Mm-mm.
we're not serious, but we are serious.
This is
I
not
mean, like you
normal
can judge us,
conversation,
but it's not going to change. So
No.
Exactly.
we're the people saving your lives.
or we're bringing Meemaw back to the hospital.
Or
she stubbed
bringing
her toe.
Meemaw back to
Like-
the hospital. Or back home.
Or back
She's
home.
fine now.
I know.
There was nothing wrong with her.
Right. She's great.
I mean, she called me handsome. She's A and Ho in times 4. Like,
right. She's
Can't argue
well
with it.
on her way.
So that was number 2 for me, was season 3. Number
Uh-huh.
1, obviously the one that's left over, season 4. It's a 10 out of 10. 10
it
out
is,
of 10.
100%.
There's
Those last
no-
2 for me are interchangeable, honestly.
Yeah, I would probably say that 3 and 4 are interchangeable.
it's 10 out of 10, no notes whatsoever. I really do want to just throw in there that, like, if you watch those back to back with the final chapters, the specials, it makes it even better. Just because you get the character arcs. I really hate separating those 2 specials from season 4, which if you've watched this this entire series, I did exactly that. But that wasn't because I think they're separated. I think there was just so much fucking shit going on in season 4 plus the 2 specials that it deserved its own episodes. So couldn't do it justice without doing that. Season 4, the score, which I don't know did they spend extra money on the score in season
I
4?
don't
Because
know,
that
but
shit
it was
fucking hot.
They switched animation studios.
They did go to Mappa. At
They went to
for season
Mappa,
4.
which animated
Mhm.
JJK and Chainsaw Man. So they switched to a bigger studio. That's why they had a deadline for it.
That's why everybody's
So-
hot.
But they had a shorter deadline. So that's why all of the Colossals and all the Wall Titans were all CGI. And that was a big reason for a lot of people saying it's lower than 3. But they had 4 months to do this, so they can't hand draw all those Titans. So I mean, I understand it.
Not with that attitude, they can't.
I mean, they could have, but it wouldn't have come out at the same time that it should have.
I also liked season 1 because my favorite Titan was on there.
2. That was season 2. That's
Oh,
the
season
Beast
2.
Titan arc.
Season 2.
That's when the
Boo-
Beast Titan is introduced.
Oh yeah.
The Beast Titan? Oh, dude, he's fucking
No,
savage.
no. Oh no. My favorite Titan.
The one that has
No.
like the big head, big
Hold on.
nose,
Oh,
one
nope.
big
Oh,
eye, one
hold
small
on.
eye.
You're a fan of the
Weird
Rice
looking
Titan,
Titan.
aren't you?
She
No.
The
probably
one that
is.
just
She probably is.
drags
It
his
just
body
drags.
across the
crawls.
ground.
Just crawls across the ground.
I love that visual of that Titan. It's so fucking cool. While you're looking up whatever it is that you're looking up there, the
It's
score,
this
the
Titan.
complete,
Whoop! You can't see it. Damn it all!
yeah,
It's the one with the big nose and the big head and big eyes.
that doesn't know anything now.
I'm gonna-
That
No,
doesn't narrow it down very much, but he's like a
So-
2-meter Titan.
Yeah,
he's,
so
he's
like every
small,
Titan,
but
you say?
No.
my favorite abnormal is the Santa Claus Titan that ate Aaron in season 1.
That's
I don't even-
terrible. The Santa Claus Titan.
He looks like
that
Santa
ate
Claus.
Aaron in season 1.
My least favorite Titan was the Cart Titan.
But the
I
Card
think
Titan's
she's-
user is so hot. Like,
Can disagree,
Oh.
but
Well,
hear me
it's
out.
Not.
Her voice
aren't wrong.
as the Cart Titan,
it's
huge
it's odd.
fucking turn off.
It's odd. Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, it's like a dude's talking to me.
You're like, I don't like it.
I don't like this.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like the I don't like her voice. Just don't like
That's
it.
fair. That's fair.
That is fair. It's
and
really
then-
sexy when she's a human and she's all whispery.
and like serious. Yeah.
Yeah.
All peak. So on top of the score, it's the completion of every single character arc, the stakes, the tension, combine that with the
Mhm.
specials like I mentioned. And it's just this, I think all that makes it the best season of anime of all time. You can make the case the first 3 episodes with them talking about the people from Marley. The anime is better than the manga. The manga, it took me like a week to get through the fucking manga with that volume because it's just it's boring and it's a lot of gobby and yeah. Oh yes, I know what Titan you're talking about now. That's your favorite, huh? That's a big ass
he's
nose.
just- That's a big ass nose. And he's only like, this tall. So
Or
I also like
Connie's
the one
mom.
that runs like this. Like
Oh yeah, the one that's like just lit.
yeah.
Yeah. I can't say that on recording.
Moving on to, we're each going to pick 3 characters. We don't know who's talking about what, so we may kind of overlap a little bit here. But we picked 3, good or bad, not necessarily our favorite, but we can include our least favorite characters. I included 2 of my favorite, and 1 that was my least favorite, and I've kind of mentioned that name already at this point. So we'll let Brayson go first.
My absolute goat, Rhina Brahm, my number 1. There we go. Primo
Yep.
knows ball here. Primo
Yeah.
knows ball.
Fucking, I'm going to say it, the best character on the show.
Oh, 100%.
Second
Best
watch
written.
through, I'll say it. He had the best like redemption arc, and yes, I will go with he's very well written, and I don't hate him quite as much the second go round. And I don't like hate him like as a character. I just he broke my heart in ways that shouldn't have been broken.
This
Because
is
he's
true.
constantly battling with himself for 90% of the series.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a really big reach out. And the split personality, the battle with depression he
So
had
good.
throughout the entire
Yeah.
thing. Why are they eating Marco? Was another
Yeah.
big point from season 4 that came back through. That he forced them to do this, forced Annie and Bertolt to do this to Marco. And then his personality just switched. He didn't know what was going on. He didn't know what he was doing. And then he just sees his friend that he had known for 4 years getting eaten by a Titan with no ODM gear on and was so confused.
Corey, I really don't want to know the answer to this because I want to have this thought in my mind that you didn't know any of this while you were watching it, but I have to ask the question. When he was saying those random ass comments, Did that throw you off, or were you already hot on the
I-
trail?
So I didn't know that they were the Titans. Like I didn't realize that they were the Colossal and the Armored Titan, but I thought that they were spies from somewhere. Like they weren't from the island. I something was off with them. And because there's a lot of times like so Baratold is very he's in the shadows a lot, but he's constantly listening. Like every time there's something where the three, like where the golden trio are sitting there talking, you can almost see Baratold in the back watching. He's constantly watching. So I knew that something wasn't right with the two of them. And like I said, every time Reiner would make some kind of comment, I'm like, something's going on with him. And I really thought that he was a spy from somewhere else that was maybe making the Titans go there. Like that's where my brain was going, is that they were spies, which I was right, but I wasn't right. So
I remember watching this show for the first time, and it's over the course of multiple episodes on the podcast that we've done. You go back, and I have the same statement just about every single episode, and that is, this is the most convoluted fucking confusing fucking show I have ever seen. Until you watch it twice, and then it is not confusing or complicated. I mean, it has complex and complicated themes, but it's not necessarily hard to understand or draw your different interpretations of what's going on. Because I'm the guy that, like, if you say something, why did that fucking character say that? So if I'm watching it, he's saying one thing and then has a complete character shift, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here? But then you watch it twice and you're like, God damn, that's why you said it. You had fucking split personalities. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But you go from season 1, where he's a friend of the Scouts, to season 2, where he eventually turns into the enemy. And then he's just a straight on villain for 2 seasons. And then you get to season 4, where he's broken, lost, devastated, tried to kill himself, begging Eren to kill him. And then you get to the end of the season where he has that, like you said, that redemption arc completion by joining up the Scouts again, finding a purpose in life to stop Eren. And then low-key becomes besties with Jean, which fucking didn't see that coming with everything.
That's what I told Brayson. I was like, that scene with Jean holding him up and talking him down from, transforming and getting squished by all the big boys down at the bottom. I was like, that one got me. Like that one teared me up. I said, and then and I guess it's a mama thing, but hey mom, I don't think I'm the Armored Titan anymore. And she's like, that's wonderful. Like, that's wonderful, Reiner. Like, I was like, oh, good God. Oh, sweet Jesus. So.
Well, the good thing about all those characters is they have good reasons for why they do the things that they do, you know? Him, yeah. Miss me with all that.
I was like, Ryan just wanted to make his family whole again. He became a warrior so that he could become an honorary Marleyan, so that his dad would see him as more than just garbage. He wanted his mom to be happy again. His mom pretty much made him become a warrior candidate. He wasn't even supposed to get a Titan, but
yeah,
I forgot.
But it was
not
Galliard.
No, it was
Galliard was the brother.
Galliard was the brother.
Something with M.
I don't remember his name. Marco. No, it wasn't Marco.
No.
It
wasn't Marco. Now we're just gonna start naming names.
Holy
Mike. Mike.
Mesothelioma.
I can't think of his fucking name.
I can't either.
Pock? Or maybe I'm thinking of Flock.
Flock.
Start rhyming things. Hey,
George.
best deep dive series on the internet, okay?
Marcel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we said. We said that a long time ago.
That.
Yeah.
We
that's
totally
crazy.
knew that. That's my favorite character. I don't even know why I couldn't think of it.
Shit. Yeah, he's the second guy I'm talking about.
He's great. Like, he's the next person.
Which, speaking of, I don't think we have to deep dive into this character a whole lot, but Ymir, not the founder Titan Ymir, but
Not
the
founder, but
Historia's
Ymir.
girlfriend Ymir.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? To bring her into the mix, make us care about her, and then just completely fucking forget about her. They have like a throwaway line in season 4 of, oh yeah, she came back, and yeah, they made us eat her.
And I ate her.
Okay.
What's up? Because she ate my brother.
And then you have
what?
my dear Historia.
Yeah.
I would have to say that is a criticism that I have. A very small criticism. Obviously, it doesn't change how I feel about the series, but you have perfect writing everywhere else, perfect characters, just most of them 10 out of 10 with their arcs. Her, you just kill her off screen, of all things.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd be interested to see why they went that direction with Ymir and just killed her off screen.
Because she had such a great backstory too. Like,
She did.
she really did. And you didn't get to delve into that much because she went off with them and then she was gone. That's it. So I guess you technically see her in season 4 when she's one of the Titans that comes off. To fight him.
When Aaron's back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, like, you technically see her Titan, but and she's in the paths with Zeke and
Speaking of
Armin.
which, Rhino locked in for the first time in his entire career on Aaron's back after 11 years of doing almost nothing. Just saying.
Rhino also had it really, really bad for Historia still, because when he gives that good sniff to that letter that she writes him on the boat at the very end, and he's like, even her handwriting's gorgeous. And he's like, smells good too. I'm like, oh, okay.
Chill out, bro.
Maybe he shouldn't go get a medal from her.
A little creepy.
Leave him in the car or something. Don't let him out.
He was doing that shit with not Historia, Annie. Like towards the beginning of the series.
It was Historia. Or it was Krista.
Historia? Or it was Krista?
It was Krista. Yeah, because remember, it was him and Ymir who were in the tower, and they're both like, "Hey, this says it's fish," and she's like, "Yeah, I don't even know where that came from," and they're both like,
"How can you read that?"
That's in another language. It is. I don't know.
Good little moment of foreshadowing.
Mm-hmm, there's a picture of a fishy on it. I can't read.
So yeah, absolutely agree there, Brayson, that Rhina is the de facto GOAT. What about you, Corey? Did you have Rhina on yours?
We all know the answer.
Oh, that wasn't one of the 3 that I was gonna.
Fantastic.
Okay. So I have and I think we'll do this at the end, where it's like a just first one that comes to your head, like, favorite male character, favorite female, favorite cadet, favorite Titan, favorite Marley warrior, favorite vet, favorite arc, favorite opening, favorite trio, favorite relationship, favorite shifter, favorite fight, favorite season. So, like, just
rapid
bring
fire
them all out. Yeah, rapid fire. Love that. And Reiner he is 2 of those for me. So there you go. But
he deserves it.
If I'm gonna talk about a character.
Oh, hold on, before you move on to a different character. Despite the fact that he is the GOAT, I don't think there's another character in here outside of Aaron and the first 3 seasons that gets his ass whipped so fucking much. The Beast Titan also gets his ass whipped throughout the entire series. I mean, granted, it is Levi that is the one that's fucking doing it.
Mostly Levi. It's not like he's getting his ass whipped by another Titan. He's getting his
bullied.
ass whipped by his 5'2" gentleman in a maid's costume. That is what he gets his ass kicked by.
And that's why season 1 is above season 2 for me, is I get to see Levi in a maid outfit.
In the maid costume. Yeah, maid Levi is probably one of my favorites.
Yeah, that is a good moment. But anyways, continue there, Corey.
Hanji, above all, is my absolute number one. I love Hanji. I feel like if we were in the world of Attack on Titan, having a stroke. I would be a Hanji. I would be way more curious than scared of those things because I'd be like, I want to see how those things tick.
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact that she was a leader, but she was not. It wasn't something that she wanted to be, and but she did very well with it. Because I don't think that she ever saw herself as over any of those kids. She was their caretaker more than anything. She was their mom. She was the mom, which is why I think that conversation with Aaron when he's in the jail cell when he tells her there's not a cell on earth that can keep me here. She realizes that one of her babies is gone and she can't save him. Like, I think that was the start of the downfall for Hanji in season 4 was that conversation with Aaron and realizing that the kids that she has, because they're still kids, are he's gone. He's gone, and if he's gone, that means that Armin and Mikasa are probably close behind because they're a part of each other. So, but I love Hanji. I love everything about her. I love that she is batshit crazy. I love that she gently bullies Levi and that he just lets her. Like, I love their relation, like their dynamic. I love them together. Love them together. And I love that even though you wouldn't expect it, she's pretty badass with that ODM gear, and you kind of get to see that in season 4, and I love that. So she's a scientist. She's smart, she's curious, and
Crazy.
I love Hanji. Yep. But I can tell you that I will say this: when we got into probably season 3, Brayson, was when I started giving out my predictions for everybody. I told him, I said, Hanji, I knew that I was like, there's 2 people that are not going to live that deserve to. I said, Sasha is not made for war and she's going to die. Period. She's not made for war. She's not made
Rest in
for this
peace.
life. Yeah. I said, and Hanji. I said,
By the way,
Hanji is going to
Sasha's glow up
have to
in
die.
season 4.
All of their glow ups, every single one of them.
Okay,
Everyone got
but
hot.
Sasha in particular.
I know. I know. Mikasa is also drawn very well in season 4. I'm like, okay, this one's sleeping in the bed with me. So
Well.
well. But I knew that Hanji wouldn't make it. She wasn't going to make it to the end. I love the way that she went out. I feel like it was exactly how she should have gone out. But that broke me. Hanji broke me. And like I said, I was expecting it. I knew that she was going to die, but it left, like, we had to stop watching. We couldn't watch the last special because I was like, nope, can't do, or the last couple of episodes, we couldn't do it. I was like, I can't. I was like, I physically cannot watch any more of this right now. So
I didn't really fall. I mean, I liked her a lot, and most of all my emotions have come through the second watch through, more so than the first, just because I was so like confused by everything that was going on. I just couldn't focus on one character. But yeah, Hanji, the death. Honestly, I forgot all about season 4, so it was like a fresh rewatch for me. When I got to that death scene, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need to take a break for a little bit. This was tough. This was tough. I liked her. And I loved I think it was was it part 1 or part 2 of season 4? I can't remember. I think it was part 2. Where all of them come over on the boats and she's like, oh, she's freaking out about the fucking ships in the air and all this. I'm like, damn, this is typical story writing. Make me care about this character all over again, and then fucking kill her like a few episodes later. Dicks.
She's like, we really are, fulfilling what the scout regiment is for. We're exploring, and yeah, I love, like I said, I can't think of a bad thing about Hanji. I love Hanji.
Yeah, great death. Great character. Loved her the whole time. Since Brayson has mentioned Rhina, I'm gonna go with someone that I can fucking stand, okay? Now, obviously, if you've been following along with this series, the deep dive discussion episode, we talked at length about Gabi. Was not planning on doing that.
We didn't
It
mean
just
to.
it just sporadically happened. Apparently, I'm
That's
a
my bad,
Gabi
y'all.
supporter. I'm a Gabi apologist over here. Not the case, because fuck Gabi. But Kenny the fucking Ripper. Jesus Christ. My most hated character of a series. Most hated character in anime, period. I fucking can't stand him. And that's saying something considering Gabi is in the mix, okay? I would rather listen
Yeah.
to Gabi be a little brat for fucking 6 episodes than to deal with Kenny the Ripper for 2 episodes. Just, I hate everything about the character. Low key, Brayson, have you watched Smallville before?
Say that again.
Smallville. Have you ever
No.
watched
Smallville?
Smallville?
Have you, Corey?
Mhm.
Do you remember Deadshot?
Yes.
Came out in, like, I think it was like season 8, if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm.
He was like a country dude, and he had the southern accent and shit like that. Kenny the Ripper reminds me of Deadshot from
You
Smallville.
say that now, yeah.
And I say that because I fucking hated Deadshot in Smallville.
Yeah.
There's a parallel here between these two characters. Just super annoying, and just the whole arc that he's a part of is slow and boring. It's right up there with the Garlic Jr. saga as one of the worst anime sagas or character arcs ever. I just don't find anything about him interesting. And when he died, I was like, score 1 for the home team. Wish it was sooner. Aaron, that could have been the first guy you fucking killed in the rumbling. I mean, even though he was dead beforehand, but like you couldn't like do a pre-rumbling.
Like I think I kind of get what they were trying to do to like show why Levi was the way he was, but I don't even think he brought anything to Levi. Like, not really.
No.
I feel like you could have made Levi's story, take Kenny out of the equation, and you can still do the exact same thing with Levi. Like, his story is still going to be the same. He's just going to not have some asshole that found him and his dead mom. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the only difference. It would have been the innkeeper that found him instead of Kenny. So I don't think that he brings anything massively huge, with the exception of
Shut up.
you kind of get to see what the giggity. You kind of get to see the king before, the one that he was helping or protecting or whatever he was doing. You kind of get to see how it goes from, like, how the founding titan
It's
makes
transferred
them
down.
is transferred down and makes them have the memory of, nope, we're renouncing war and we're doing this and that, and like that's the only thing you really get out of his whole thing. But again, you could have done that. You could have done that with Aaron. You could have done that with Historia. You could have done that with, you know what I mean? Like, you didn't have to have Kenny for any of the story to take place.
Nah, fuck that dude. But I will say this: the action scenes. Now, granted, the majority of them are with Levi, and that's the reason why they're so badass. They're pretty good, so I will say that. But everything else with Kenny sucks. Oh, and when he cut the forehead of Aaron, that was pretty fucking. That was dope. But
that was more.
Any other syllable coming out of his mouth fucking sucked.
Yeah.
God, I fucking hate him. I'm telling you, I'm skipping. They had that one little spinoff episode where it was just strictly Kenny the Ripper for the entire episode. Yeah, never watching that shit again. I'm just gonna Wikipedia it. It'll be more interesting.
Way more
interesting. The manga was worse.
Really?
It was.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad. The
Kenny
arc
all of
was
it.
really bad in the manga. So my number 2 is a tie between Levi and Armin Arler. So Armin was struggling through the second half, through all of it, really. Constantly being behind Eren and Mikasa. He came last, even in death. He had to watch both of his friends die. His battle with depression and then becoming the leader of the scouts after Hanji passed was rough for him.
I think it was the wrong choice, but that's just me.
All right, well, your opinion doesn't matter.
Someone's grounded.
Someone's not leaving the house for a while.
I have to go to work, so
That's the only place you can go.
oh well.
Oh, no.
Turn it out the location. It doesn't matter. I don't go anywhere else right now. But just his constant battle, and even when he's inside the Beast Titan, pause. In the final episode, he's inside the Beast Titan. And he's just constantly like he's just laying into himself. Like, get up, you waste of space, human piece of garbage. Just talking down on himself, and just struggling with that mentally, having to just watch everyone else around him do what he wants to be doing out there. He wants to be there with them, helping them, because he's the only one that can stand up to Eren at this point when he goes into his colossal form. Nobody else can handle that, because once the rumbling stopped, nobody was stopping Colossal Eren, because the only Colossal Titan was still inside of a Beast Titan. So they had to break him out in order for that to work.
Mm-hmm.
And then Levi's just a badass. Levi just be ore farming. Like, but
you ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan, and he's
Right.
still
Got no
fucking
legs.
slaying
He's
and he's
bitches.
still, yeah, right. Absolutely
I think-
fucking sniped Zeke.
I think Levi is
Dude,
the most.
that was so fucking good.
It was.
I
it
forgot
was.
all about that moment.
I did
and
too until
when
I
I
watched
was-
it again.
Well, no, I would usually, with this whole series, I would read the manga first and then watch it. So I forgot all about that section until I read it. And fucking Zeke's over here like talking about how fucking great life is, and he's found meaning, and oh, look at the sunrise.
It's
This
so
shit looks
beautiful.
And then snip. I was like, God damn, Levi, you couldn't let the dude enjoy 5 seconds of that sunrise.
Oh no, what happened to your friend?
Right.
Levi, dude, fucking savage.
Levi was one of the, I think, in my opinion, one of the most well-written characters in the series. And he was so unbelievably tragic. Like, he was beautifully tragic. This is another one that I told Brayson when we were watching. I was like, Levi deserves to die in a blaze of glory on the battlefields, like just killing Titans. I said, and he's not going to get it. I said, and that is going to be the most heartbreaking thing to me, is that he is not going to get that. And at the end, like, I just kind of looked at Brayson, and he was like, I know. And I was like, this is bullshit. It's like, I knew it was coming, and it was just, yeah.
Something that broke me my first watch was when Jean and Connie were standing in the fog after Aaron's death, and they just saw Sasha, and she just smiled and
Mhm.
waved, and then disappeared into the fog.
Oh, but that Levi seeing all of them though.
That one hit home.
That one, yeah.
hurt. And then that was the first time in the entire series that he cried. He
Yeah.
shed a single tear, and then time skips a couple years later, and he's in a wheelchair, a
Mhm.
fraction of what he used to be, and he's handing out candy with his little gimp hand with only 3 fingers on it, and it was rough. He got to see everybody else have a happy life with all the people they cared about. Gabi and Falco, they were there. They were having fun. They were living together. They were.
I really think that
They're
those two
just-
are the only ones who got a happy ending. Like, in the sense of, like, they're the only two that actually got a
Yep.
happy ending.
Everyone
in the end
lost
of it.
Aaron, but Levi lost everyone. Levi had nobody else that was close to him at the end, besides the
Gotcha.
104th Cadet. And he had nothing left. Commander Erwin, his number one, his best friend, died in season 3 to his choice.
I wish Levi was in it more, to be honest with you.
Oh, I do too.
Because it would go spurts where like Levi wasn't in it a whole lot, Mikasa wasn't in it a whole lot, but that's one of the, I guess, the best things about the show is they could focus on other characters and it didn't feel like it sucked, or like slowed down in any way. They could do these little character episodes with Sasha or Connie, and they're still entertaining in and of themselves. But yeah, Levi, I loved in the manga, if you read the manga, he's a little bit funnier in the manga.
He's less
He has,
serious.
yes, he's less serious in the manga, and I'll be reading, and I'll just start chuckling. I'm like, Levi, you're kind of funny, dude.
Levi, you're kind of funny.
I want to be your buddy. But he's great in the manga. I like him definitely in the manga more than I do the show. But the voice actor for the dub in the show fucking makes that character just pristine.
His sub is perfect. His sub voice actor is genuinely perfect. Him and
Yep.
Aaron have the best sub voice actors of all time.
Wow.
I'll die on that hill.
I haven't watched the sub, so I don't have an opinion on the matter.
Loser.
Yeah. I'm one of those people, I guess.
I don't care. Watch what you want to watch. Enjoy how you want to enjoy it. Doesn't matter.
Here. Yeah, here. Yeah. Corey, what about your next person?
Oh, he took my Levi. So let's do Annie Leonhardt.
Oh, okay. All right.
I the second watch through, I besides for Reiner, I think she has the best redemption arc of the series. And I get that we don't get a lot of her. Like, we kind of get her in training where you're like, she's a bitch. Kind of like her. And then
it's kind of hot.
Then you're like that Titan with boobs kind of looks like Annie. Like, hey, that Titan with boobs looks like the blonde chick that put Reiner on his ass in training.
That was that was the scene where Reiner was like, look at her ass.
Right.
When she was running in Titan form. Man, you catch a load of that Titan's ass.
and then you're like, oh, it's Annie. And then she's like, nope, in my egg. And then she goes in her egg, right? And then Armin goes and talks to her all the time and maybe takes his clothes off while he's down there. We don't judge. We don't judge.
Hey, no kink shaming.
No, we don't kink shame. To each his own, man. And then, we have everybody's eggs broke because all the hardening went away, giggity, when the rumbling started. And now we have Annie back. And she's, you kind of get why she's a bitch, because I feel like a lot of the Titan warriors from Marley, a lot of their stories are kind of the same. Like, we did this for, like, our family kind of pushed us into it. Like, her dad trained her from when she was little and was like, nope, this is what you're gonna do. You don't really have a choice. Like, you're going to be a warrior, and we're gonna do this because we need this, and this. So that's a lot of pressure on those kids. And I mean, they're like kids. They're under the age of 13. So they're babies that they're sending them out to do. So I felt for Annie a lot. I think a lot quicker than for Reiner. Like, in the first watch through, it's like, oh, it really does suck, but okay. But it was still like, I guess those three broke my heart in ways that just, it should have never been broken ever. Because,
and
it
her
was so
dad asking
terrible.
like every 5 seconds, is Annie with y'all? Annie. It's like, God damn, dude, she ain't with him.
Shut up.
Fuck. Shut up.
She's on a boat. Leave her alone.
And she comes back and she's like, I gotta go save the world. And she pieces the fuck out again.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, yeah.
I just love to like out of the way, Mikasa. And I'm like, who in the fuck has the balls to tell Mikasa to move around?
Right.
And then I'm like, oh, Annie, because she's got, and I was like, a bird titan? I don't understand what's happening right now. But
And I love how she had like a different combat style in comparison to like the armor titan or even Aaron's titan. And then, Aaron using her little
move.
defensive little move. I was like, okay. And that's when Aaron started whipping Reiner's ass from there on. Reiner didn't win another fight.
And Annie whipped Reiner's ass too when they were in training. So
yep.
When she was like, come on, big boy, let's do it. And then she puts him on his ass. She's like, there you go. Ta-da. So no, I like Annie a lot. Way more than I did the first go round, but I do like Annie.
So obviously I don't want to we talk so much about Aaron, over the course of this entire series, and obviously he's one of the best characters in the show. So I don't want to waste too much time diving into Aaron, because I think his character arc from season 1 through the end is just pitch fucking perfect. To go from wanting to kill every Titan, and then if you don't think about it, that never really changes when it's all said and done. He has always wanted to kill every single Titan, and you can have your opinions about the ending and whether or not he chose to do that or not. In the end, he did what he set out to do in the very first episode, and that was to kill every Titan. Once the Titans vanquish, his arc is done. So I think it is one of the best arcs, period, and just one of the best written characters. But so that's obvious. My last character that I want to talk about is probably my favorite character in this second watch through, next to Rhina, and that is Mikasa. I liked her in my first watch through. I didn't get the hype. Like, I thought she had some badass moments, right? But watching through it the second time, reading the manga, I was like, bro, she's so fucking good. She's such a great character. And I think she does become stagnant at times, or at certain points in like season 2 and 3. But like I said, I think once you watch the entire series, it kind of makes sense why that happens. Where she's basically shackled to Aaron, and he's like legitimately the sole reason for everything that she does in the series until the final chapters. So it's really, she's just following him for a couple of seasons. I just find it incredible that she was the only one that could break the cycle of the Titans in the end. Her voice acting in dub, just absolutely phenomenal, especially the raw emotion of "give him back to me." And what was that, season 2? Two.
That was when Annie took him.
Yeah. Give him back, and she's...
This is when Rhina took her.
Or when Reiner took him, yeah. It's the...
Sorry.
When you go back and think about Attack on Titan, it's like, okay, the Armor Titan gets his ass whipped so fucking much. Aaron gets captured so fucking much. Beast Titan is not a beast. He's a little bitch when it comes to Levi.
He's a bitch. Yeah.
But yeah, that "give him back to me" line just lives rent free in my head, and it just goes without saying that she's a fucking savage. And I get that a lot of the people say that Levi is the strongest character. I think I disagree. I think Mikasa is the strongest character, emotionally and physically.
I think they're strong for different reasons.
Yeah,
because her devotion to Aaron and Armin for that fact, like, is unsurpassable. Like, she's so utterly devoted to the both of them.
When Aaron tells her that he can't stand the sight of her, I was like, oh god, dude, that fucking breaks me, bro. Hits me right in the feels.
Yep. It's rough.
Do you know the one person I can't stand in this world? A slave. And that's exactly what you are. I was like,
someone with no friends.
I was like, god damn, bro, chill the fuck out.
Right?
This is Mikasa you're talking about, okay?
Well, I mean, he tried to...
And she gives up the scar for a little while.
Yes,
I know.
I get why
he did it, but he still shouldn't have did
it. Such an asshole. And, kudos to Armin over here. Punches fucking Aaron defending her. But, I mean, granted, he gets his ass kicked right after that. But that's neither here nor there.
He does, but he tries, and that, he tries. But even in the paths when they're talking, and he starts saying, "Oh, you should apologize to Mikasa because you're the one that said those horrible things to her."
And won't let it go.
Then he punches him again and kicks his ass in the ocean. So
I don't think she should forget about me for at least 10 years or so. He goes, yeah, I don't think I ever heard anything so pathetic. I was like,
break my heart,
dude. Damn.
He does not say that in the dub. Or the sub. I'll let you know that right now.
Jesus, Armin.
That's a whole dub thing.
What's he say in the sub?
Shit, I forgot what it was.
The manga is, if it's in the manga in terms of like what it says, most of the time that is exactly what the dub says, except
Yeah, I can see that.
On Your Feet, Dad. That's one of the ones I
Yeah.
remember the most. But for the most part, it's almost kind of like, did y'all copy this from the anime, or did the anime copy this
Well,
from the
yeah.
manga?
Well, yeah.
I mean, like, did y'all just? Okay, no, never mind. Dumb question.
That's. I mean, that's kind of like what it is.
It seemed like okay, like cheating a little bit. Okay, that's what I'm getting at.
Felt like it was cheating a little bit.
um, did we talk about all three of y'all's characters at some point?
Maybe.
And I did think I did too. The other person I
I
was going to
did
talk about was Zeke.
2.
Oh, Zeke, let's
You
go
did
ahead.
3.
Okay, good.
So Zeke was one of of course, my least favorite characters, just because. But I felt really, really bad for Zeke too.
Your least favorite character? One of them?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Yeah. I feel like he was a master manipulator, and he was, and he manipulated every single person around him, from the ones in Marley to the people that he fought with, to Aaron, to every single person, to even if you go into it, to Yelena, to all of them. He manipulated every single person that he came in contact with. But on the flip side, when you look at how he was raised and what Grisha put him through, and the fact that the only person that ever kind of seemed like they cared about him was the Beast Titan before him, and the only sound advice that that man could give him was turn your parents in.
Yeah.
Turn your parents in. Like, that's the only way that you're going to be safe. Turn your parents in. And again, so a lot of heavy shit for a kid, because he was what, like 13, 14 when that happened ish.
Yeah.
A lot of heavy shit for a kid. So it's kind of the same thing. Like, I don't think he's right, but I understand. Um, yeah, like I said, he's well written. They're all well written, but he of all of the characters, yeah, he's one of my least favorite.
One of my favorites.
Really,
Yeah.
God, and that's great. Like, I just,
That's the great thing about Attack on Titan is, your least favorite is one
mm-hmm,
of my favorites, and vice versa. The thing with him, other than him having the coolest looking fucking uh Titan out of the bunch,
mm-hmm.
I think his is definitely the coolest. And the most unique out of the bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why are you the only one that has hair? I'm just curious.
I don't know. I don't know. Like, you have hair and you can talk. Everybody else just goes. That
Right.
doesn't seem fair. Like, that's not. Well, I guess Cart Titan can talk too. I forgot about her
But
weird voice.
we
So
don't want her to talk.
we don't show your face. Show your face.
Don't talk.
Zeke was also a character that I pissed Brayson off on, because I literally like busted into his room and I was like, "Hey, Monkey Man," and he was like, "Okay," because everybody had nicknames. I didn't remember names. I was like, "Monkey Man that throws the rocks." And he's like, "Uh-huh," and I was like, "That's Aaron's uncle, brother, uncle, brother, brother," and he goes, "Fuck off! How do you know that?"
I wish we would have gotten more of that relationship between him and Aaron. I said it on one of the I think it was the season 4 breakdown episode, where the 4 years in between 3 and 4 that we don't have, and we get
Mm-hmm.
sporadically throughout the season, but I would love to see like a spin-off series, do it full Star Wars, do like Rogue One, and show us that 4-year gap in like a, I don't know, 10, 12 episode season, and just bridge the gap. I think that'd be really great, because you get more of the Zeke and Aaron relationship, maybe. So that'd be pretty cool.
I want to see more of the Scout Regiment in Marley. I would love to see more of that, like all of them there, and see how that actually played out, more
Yep.
so than just the one episode that we got. I would I really would like that a lot.
But yeah, Zeke, so cool. So cool. The thing with Zeke is I loved how he was terrified of Levi. Now, granted, he does get his ass kicked every single time, but it's like he doesn't give a shit about anybody. And as soon as Levi just takes him down one time, he's just like, oh no, the Ackerman guy. He fucking runs away. He's such a scared little bitch.
They were right about you, Levi. You are a monster.
All like armless and legless, like
Getting carried away by
I loved
the cart
all those scenes with him and Levi when he's
yes,
like
Armless.
fucking Lieutenant
A
Dan
nugget?
with no
Yeah.
arms and legs.
with a thunder spear in his
in
gut.
his gut.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
All
like,
those
don't
scenes are
move
great.
around too much. Don't you move around
Oh,
too
you're
much.
starting to regenerate. Let me take the
gonna
feet
be-
off.
Right? Oh no, your arm got your arm.
Got your arm.
Got your arm.
And then can we talk about Levi Orifarman when all of his comrades get turned from the wand and he's falling and all the Titans are about to fall on top of him? And then not even like 2 minutes later, he's out of that forest and on Zeke's shit.
Zeke's all fucking talking shit like, oh yeah, sucks to suck,
You're not
Levi.
gonna kill your friends.
That's actually my wallpaper right now is Levi falling and I'm between all the Titans is my wallpaper on my
It's a
computer.
cool scene. Love that.
Good luck killing all your buddies. And then he's like, uh-oh. Like, said,
Oh,
like,
shit.
How'd you kill
Uh-oh.
them all?
Uh-oh.
And Levi with the fucking savage line of, you didn't think that, like, I couldn't kill my comrades?
Right, turning them wouldn't make me kill them.
I was like, fuck, bro. Okay, then. Shit.
Jesus, Levi, God. Yeah.
Did we talk all about our least favorite characters?
Think so.
Yeah.
I did 3. Mom did 3.
So moving on to our favorite moments in the series. We can just ramble them off. However, I don't know how many y'all have. I have 6 that I just want to mention. So I guess I can just mention my 6 and then we'll go around to y'all. One of the coolest things that, again, lives rent-free in my head, Aaron crushing the Warhammer Titan inside the Jaw Titan's mouth and then fucking holding it up and drinking
Like a
the spinal fluid.
juicer.
I was like,
Like a juicer.
I remember watching him like, what the fuck is this? And why is it so awesome?
When you talk about that scene, the part of that's that Declaration of
That's
War.
Declaration
the
of War.
Yes.
That's-
It is Declaration of War.
The
That's
best
the one
episode
right
in
after
Attack
it.
on Titan.
And the it's time, Mikasa. Like just
Yeah.
out of
Yeah.
nowhere, just as calm as he could be, like, okay. Yep. Come on, sister, let's do it. And she just comes in and you're like,
Damn, just
I don't know why. It's very hot. What's happening?
The next one for me is Aaron being eaten by the Titan, and then we see him emerge from a Titan a few episodes later. I will never get over that moment because I didn't know what the fuck the show was after that. I was like, wait, they're fucking people? What? Are all of them like that? It's just him? Why is he going to do it?
I figured that one out too, and because he walked around the corner and didn't attack Mikasa, and I went, "That's Aaron," or I said, "That's Whiny Tit." And Brayson goes, and he just looks at me, and he goes, "What?" And I was like, "That's the Whiny Tit kid. He's a big boy now. He's a real big boy."
I remember watching the show, and when that happened, I just thought to myself, did they really just kill off the main protagonist for
In the
this series?
third episode,
And
right?
yeah, 12 episodes in and he's dead.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, they got
second
me.
arc.
I thought he was fucking dead.
The second arc
Yeah.
and he's dead. Third arc. War for
This
Trust.
is bullshit.
Another thing that is just favorite moments is the entirety of the Return to Shinganshina and the Marley arc. Both of those arc are just fucking peak.
Yeah, War for
Declaration of
Parody is-
War. Declaration of War.
Yeah.
I think that is the absolute best episode of Attack on Titan.
It's pretty phenomenal. And then Brayson told me that Aaron broke the one cardinal rule of anime
Don't
And
interrupt
that's,
the transformation.
Don't interrupt the transformation. He punches that bitch right in the face. As soon as that Warhammer starts, he's like, boop, right in the face.
Yeah.
Boop. Nope, not today. Not today, Satan. And almost looks at him like, seriously? Like when they start transforming, he's like, really? I'm doing something.
Stop fucking with me.
Right. I'm doing things. God.
On your feet, Dad. You're not done yet.
Yep.
The arguably maybe the best moment in Attack on Titan, because it's just again, you have that moment of what, like, how many more times can we fucking change what Attack on Titan is? And when that happens, you're just like, I'm curious. Segue. Do y'all think that he was playing with Zeke the entire time? Like, they're moving through
Yes.
the memories, and he has the look.
10,000%.
He has the look on his face, like, this is shocking or whatever. But I've always thought that he was 100% fucking with Zeke the entire time.
And I think it kind of like really clicked for me, like Aaron is doing this to fuck with Zeke somehow. When Zeke's sitting there watching, when Grisha's like, Zeke, no, I'm dreaming, and he's like, we're done here. Like Aaron's like, we are done here. We're leaving.
Yes,
And
yeah, he does.
Zeke's even kind of like, oh, okay, I guess we're done here. Like, okay, I guess we're done here. That's when I was like,
he's controlling this.
He's being a turd head. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Zeke thinks he's in control.
Yeah. To
Yes.
add to that, one of my favorites is the after of that. When Grisha tells Zeke, nothing that you think is going to happen is going to happen. Like everything that you thought you were going to get it's not going to come to pass. And you've got to stop Aaron. Like that to me, like On Your Feet, Dad was phenomenal. But without that little part, without that little bit of, sugar, that cherry on top of that cake, with him hugging him and telling him like, Aaron's going to win and you've got to try to stop him. I don't think that the scene would have been quite as like gut wrenching. And then like when Zeke turns around and Aaron's just standing there like, yep. And you're not gonna, so, like, you're not gonna, Bubba. Sorry. That's, yeah.
That should be the tagline for the entire series. This is not going to go the way that you think it is.
Right. If you think this is a happy ending, you haven't been paying attention. Like Game of Thrones, like this is not, it's not how this is going to end.
Anytime Levi was fighting Titans, favorite moment.
That's fair.
And then my last one is Aaron's 20-pack that he has in season 4.
Aaron got hot.
Right. I was like, can you have that many abs? I don't know, but it's fucking hot.
I don't even know how to feel about all this.
Right. I have a confused boner.
Right.
All right. What about you, Corey? Anything else that you want to add?
The On Your Feet, Dad, but like I said, to add to it, just the part where Grisha is saying that my soldier's rage.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Yeah.
Just beautiful. The first time you see Aaron as a Titan, and he's fighting off all the other like just the regular Titans, but that first transformation when you see his attack Titan, for me, that's when I was like, okay, I think Brayson might be right. I'm gonna probably watch this. This is, yeah, I can watch this. This will be okay. I know you said Levi with Titans, but that first fight with the Beast Titan, that yeah.
Fuck this little Beyblade doing.
Fuck this little Beyblade doing. I think that's when you really see like how badass Levi really is.
How much like he's a head and shoulders above people. Like
yes.
Like when you're nicknamed the strongest, humanity's strongest soldier, you got aura. Like,
and the fact that like Erwin knew, like, because he's like, I can't get, Levi's like, I can't get to him. How am I supposed to do anything to him? And Erwin's like, you got all these fucking things over here. Get to him. You can do it.
They're lined up.
He's like, we're gonna go down there and freak him out a little bit, and he's gonna kill us. But whatever. So get to him, stop him. Um, Aaron versus the female Titan, like their fight is one of my favorite fights as well. Um, and I like rewatching it. A lot of the female Titan stuff, like just the fact that she fights one hand
Oh yeah.
the entire, like, for everything. It shows it shows the fact that Annie was, of all of the ones that had a Titan, she probably embraced it and mastered her Titan more than any of the other ones.
Mhm.
And that's, like, because like I said, to fight one-handed and fight all of those people off and another Titan, and like,
And kick their
that's
ass.
insanity. And kick their ass. And then my last one's gonna be Hanji's death scene. Just from the dedicate your heart with the I've always wanted to hear you say that, from that moment until she wakes up and Aaron's like, we got a long time to talk about it. Like, that just that whole scene is so beautiful. That's my wallpaper. But it's so, so beautiful. And like you said, how it's gonna end. You know that it's not gonna be happy, but such a beautiful scene. Oh,
Yep.
love that scene.
What about you, sir?
Go B.
So my number one is Mikasa beheading Eren. That is my number
Good
one.
scene. It's a good scene.
My number two is Eren talking to Armin in Paths.
In Paths.
My number three is Eren popping out of the wall for declaration of war and just snatching Willie Tiber.
Like the Kool-Aid Man style.
Yeah, just coming straight out the wall.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
And then next, I'm gonna have to go Flock versus
That's a Dane Cook
everyone.
reference.
Flock versus everyone.
Flock versus everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And then after
Fuck
that, I'll probably
Flock.
go with. All right, dude.
He's a product of his raisin.
Obviously you got My Soldier's Rage, Advanced Goddammit, and then I really, really liked when Marlowe, the guy with the bowl cut, was getting hit by the boulder and thought of Hitch. I
Yeah.
really liked that scene.
That was a good moment.
It's
Speaking of
another
Flock,
one, and I just fucking Flock.
I mean, look, the only good thing about that dude, and it's not even a good thing, he was an Aaron Dick Rider to the fucking end, bro.
Me too, gang. Me too.
And it's like, do you have anything else about your character other than that you like riding Aaron's dick? I don't think so.
You said the Mikasa beheading him, and it's a heartbreaking moment. But that, when she walks up and is like, Armin, and he just turns her, that scream, like,
Screams.
It's worse than
oh
Sub. It's
God,
so
it is,
much
it
worse than
is,
Sub.
it is. Oh,
It's rough. It's rough.
It makes me nauseous
It's
thinking
bad.
about it. Like,
It's bad.
it makes me nauseous
And then
thinking about it.
Mikasa talking back to Eren when he's doing the big announcement to all the subjects of Ymir, and it's the, Eren, we want to carry the weight of your sins with you.
Yeah. Let's go home.
Let's go
Yeah.
home. That one always gets me. Like, I always start tearing up to that. I could have watched the show 60 times. I'm still gonna cry to that scene.
I had
All
another
right.
one in my head and I lost it.
Mm.
Yep. I'll remember it later.
This is it. Well, technically, not technically, this is it. This is the finale of our 11-part series in Attack on Titan. The legacy and the influence of Attack on Titan. Where does it rank among the greatest manga and anime of all time? We can just go one by one, and you just, whatever that statement means to you, just let it go. We can start with Brayson first.
So I think the anime is one. Great adaptation, great pacing of everything. But the manga, I'm putting it at 3.
I don't understand the ranking. What are we doing? What's a
where it
one-on-one series?
ranks in the greatest manga.
Yeah,
and
we're
anime.
just talking about where does it
Oh,
sit?
okay. I'm like, I don't understand. I don't understand.
Yeah,
I don't understand the assignment. I
the two
apologize.
manga / light novel that I have above it is I have Tokyo Ghoul at 1. That is the greatest piece of manga I've ever read. And then number 2 is Jobless Reincarnation.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good. I love the light novel series. Read it all. It's good.
Number 2. What would you put over number 1 in anime?
I said number 1 in anime.
He's not number 1 in
Oh,
anime.
okay.
Yeah, no, that's the best adaptation I've ever seen.
Yeah. Yeah. Corey, what would you? I know you.
So
this is your first
I'm
one.
biased because it's
Yeah.
my first one,
Yeah.
and I legitimately so you know Rory always watched anime. He loved anime. Tried to get me to watch some, and I was always like, eh. So when Brayson and I started watching this, I texted him and I was like, hey, I just want to let you know, like I'm actually like 2 seasons into an anime, and I'm actually really enjoying it. And he was like, oh, what you watching? And I was like, Attack on Titan. And he goes, you chose that as the first anime you're gonna watch? And I was like, well, Brayson did. And he goes, Brayson put you on Attack on Titan as the first thing you ever watched. And I was like, yeah. He goes, good luck ever finding anything that will compare to it. And that's all he said was like, good luck finding anything. And he's like, you're going to love it. You don't get me wrong. You're going to love it, but you will never find another anime that will compare to it. So like I said, I'm biased, but it's my favorite. I think that it'll be a comfort watch. If nothing else, I'll continue to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I'm bored. Let's watch Attack on Titan. Not like Attack on Titan.
Not like a Chili's.
Right.
So I'm kind of reverse of what Brayson said. I think personally it is my favorite manga that I have ever read. Now, granted, I haven't read a ton, so that is that little disclaimer there. I think there is a huge difference between greatest of all time and favorite of all time. For me, the anime is probably going to stay at number 2. The story is unparalleled. The character development and the arcs of just about every single character is 10 out of 10. Unbiased opinion, it probably is the greatest anime, greatest manga, hands down. But Dragon Ball Z is always going to have that little place in my heart because it was the first anime for me. Kind of like
you're talking about the live action movie, right?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Okay.
The one I got fucking plastered to.
I have seen that one as well. Yes, because I also got plastered. I also got plastered watching it.
That is
yes.
simultaneously the greatest and worst day of my life.
So great.
God, I'll never
so
drink
much
again.
Fun.
That was exactly.
Except maybe
Terrifier.
Except maybe Terrifier night when Carmen and I were in the same room together. Like that may have also been one of the best nights ever.
We vastly underestimated how many times they say Dragon Ball in this movie.
We really did. Matt was like, we're gonna take a shot or a drink every time they say Dragon Ball.
Oh Lord.
And every time he started adding stuff, and I was like, wait, hold up. Maybe just Dragon Ball. Like, let's just do that. And he was like,
that's
okay,
all we got drunk
fine.
to was that one thing.
And like 32 minutes into the movie, I was like, guys, I've finished a bottle of rum. I've got to go get more because there's like an hour and 15 minutes left of this movie. Christian's wasted. Carmen's wasted. Like
every other word was Dragon Ball. I remember taking a drink. All right, y'all drink. They would say Dragon Ball while I'm drinking. I'm like, oh my God.
I'm like, do it again.
I can't. It's too much.
This is so bad.
I missed 2 in the
Christian's
one in
like,
the time they took me to drink 1.
Christian's like, we underestimated this. We made a bad choice.
So yeah, Dragon Ball Z is it's just more enjoyable for me to watch. It's more entertaining. But Attack on Titan kind of strikes a different chord for me. You know, it hits a lot more of the emotional stuff and really heavy with its themes, which not a complaint by any means. Dragon Ball Z is just easier to pick up. Like I could Yeah, it's fun. There's not
Mhm.
it's not really going to hit you in the feels emotionally. It's not super heavy with any of that. It's like you said, it's just fun and entertaining. And if I wanted to, I could pick up in the middle of the Frieza saga and watch it all the way to the end and fucking enjoy it, or all the way from the beginning, or hey, I want to watch the Cell saga for a little bit. Watch the Cell saga. Um, so that's the great thing about Dragon Ball Z and why it will probably always stay number one for me. But I grew up on that, so
Yeah.
it has a special place in my
I guess
heart.
maybe
But
is
unbiased
is
Attack on Titan
Pokemon considered an
is
anime?
yes.
Pokemon's kind of an anime, yeah.
Okay, then we watched Pokemon with Brayson,
Yeah.
and that Charizard episode really
Oh yeah, where he flies off. Yeah.
no,
And that
where
was
he's
Butterfree when
his
it
little
flew off.
where his little tail's going
Oh,
out and
that's the
he's in the
Charmander
cold.
episode.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yo,
yeah,
the Charmander,
Charmander.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I was like, Brian, why are we letting him watch this? It's terrible.
Now, Naruto will always hold a special spot in my heart, but it's not. I rewatched it when I was older, and I realized that it's not all that. The story's kind of meh, but it was one of the first animes I watched, so it'll always be like top 5 for me.
Yeah, the problem with Dragon Ball Z, have you ever looked at how many volumes of Dragon Ball Z there are?
So
there's
many.
There's a lot.
So many.
There's not.
Really?
How many?
Really?
How many do you think there is?
Why is
If
there
you had to
40,
guess,
40 gazillion episodes?
that's
There's only like
that's the issue
800.
with Dragon Ball Z.
There's only like
No,
800
but seriously,
episodes.
why is there like 40 gazillion episodes?
Let me make sure, but I believe there's only 26. Yep, 26 volumes of Dragon Ball Z.
Really?
The issue with Dragon Ball Z will always be the filler. And if you go to like Dragon Ball Z Kai, where they cut out the filler, but they change all the they redid the
There's
voice
5
acting.
episodes.
Plus, also they changed up like the wording of a lot of things. So I don't like Dragon Ball Z Kai, but that is the problem with Dragon Ball Z is there's so much filler. There's so many episodes for only 26 volumes. There is what, not even 100 episodes of Attack on Titan, and it has 34 volumes. But moving on to the next question that I have for y'all, and what will this series be remembered for you personally, or for just anime in general?
So I think that the fact that it kind of touches on real world issues and
Yep.
it can be seen as whether you take it as like, World War II, like we talked last night, like World War II and, Nazi Germany and that type of thing. You can look at it with today's issues too. Like hate and racism and, discrimination is always going to be there. There's always going to be, you know, some extremists that are going to take things to a level that don't need to be taken to. So I think the fact that I think maybe, um, like a lot of the people that don't like Attack on Titan, I know that there are people that don't like Attack on Titan. I think maybe that's one of the things that they don't like about it is that when you watch an anime, or when I think of an anime, it's it's an escape from the real world. There's not this reality that's staring you in the face when you watch an anime. But with Attack on Titan, there is in nearly every episode. You're like, "Ugh, okay, yeah, that hits pretty deep. That kind of hits home." So I think maybe the fact that you can take that and put it with real world issues and what's going on around you or has in the past, and we either have learned from it or haven't learned from it, that I don't think that that's ever gonna go away. So, watching it and being able to relate to it on a actual human level is I don't think it's gonna be an anime that goes away.
You have my notes.
Maybe?
Okay.
Are
That's
you in my
almost
brain? Are
that's
we in
almost that's almost verbatim what I have.
that's why suck at Valencia. We're white shirt besties.
Right? Suck it, Valencia.
Suck at Valencia.
Yeah, honestly, I couldn't say that any better. I have my exact note is real life shit.
Mhm.
um, yeah, which is why I won't go to this as much as I would like Dragon Ball Z or Demon Slayer for those exact same reasons that you mentioned. I'm going to escape this shit, and with Attack on Titan, maybe it makes me want to think a little bit more, and
Right.
not turn that brain off. I have to turn it on. So yeah, I agree with all that. It's also going to be remembered to me, the animation, the storytelling, and the character arcs. I think if you have a discussion with another person that loves Attack on Titan, those are going to be the three big things that they bring up.
Y'all took
Yeah.
all my points. Y'all took all my points.
Y'all suck.
I think, and I like one of the bigger things too, and this is the and it goes back to the like the real world thing. Like the women aren't big eyed and pink hair and anime boobies everywhere. The men are realistic. Like everyone is realistic. Like you could see yourself having a friend that looked like Sasha. Do you know what I mean? Like so
you're
that's
telling me
kind of the
there's
thing
someone out there that
too.
looks like Mikasa?
Probably, yeah.
I will say that is one of my favorite things about Attack on Titan. It doesn't have the anime cliches thrown in there. Like I feel like
Yeah.
if I go watch Dragon Ball Z, you know, they have these super serious moments, and it's undercut by a joke. Attack on
Yeah.
Titan does. I mean, it has that every now and then,
Mhm.
and it's a little bit. It's jarring for me personally when that happens in Attack on Titan because they just do it so infrequently. But yeah, I would agree with your point there that it's not like other anime in that aspect. There's
Mhm.
very little fan service. There's very
Yeah.
little sexual themes in it. Reiner likes Annie's ass as a Titan. That's the one that I remember the most.
And he hard sniffs the letter from Historia.
Yes.
You know, I mean, other than that, there's not really
No.
anything. You know, like really not. Um, and yes, Grayson, there is someone probably that looks like Mikasa. Have you met Levi Ackerman that works at the Hammond station?
Oh, I've met him.
Exactly. Okay.
My little short king.
Elijah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They do.
They do. I told Morgan that's what I want him to be for Halloween next year,
In
and
the
she's
maid
like,
costume.
"Oh, I'll make it."
In the
maid costume.
Gotta be the maid
And I was
costume.
like, she's like, "Oh, I'll make it happen." I'm like, "Oh, don't you worry. I'll make it happen."
All right. The final question of the series. How does Attack on Titan influence other manga and anime? I think one of the things that you can, it goes back to that real life shit. I think it might give us more adult friendly, mature manga or anime, where it's real life stakes involved or just like real life shit. I think we might get more of that, but then again, we have the isekais out there, which are like a dime a dozen. So those aren't going away by any means. But I'm hoping that we can start doing some more manga, anime that are kind of like this. I think it's going to end up changing how stories are told. Yeah, from point A to point B, how it's told in the middle, the foreshadowing. That's got to change how people view and write stories. And just from a finite story from beginning to end, with not a whole lot of spinoffs thrown in there, I'm hoping that influences a lot of shows to condense down rather than be the Dragon Ball Z where we need 800 episodes to go through 26 volumes.
I feel like the story doesn't need spinoffs. Like you don't need
No.
to you don't like you don't need anything else to make this something that you want to watch. Like that, like you said, that to make you care about these characters, you don't need anything else. You don't need any kind of extra spin to anything to make you care more about Armin and Mikasa and Eren. Like you don't need it. You have everything that you need in the first couple of episodes, and then you're like, okay, yeah, I'm probably hooked. This is, I'll finish this out.
Mm-hmm.
And by the end, you're crying like a 2-year-old on your couch.
Do y'all have anything else y'all want to add to that?
Oh, do you want to do rapid fire?
Rapid fire, real quick.
Rapid fire. Favorite male?
Levi.
Grayson. Levi. Female?
Annie Leonhardt.
Oh, Mikasa.
Hanji. Favorite cadet?
Marco.
By Cadet, who
Nope,
are we
Jean.
including?
Jean.
I was gonna say I'm gonna go with
Cadets,
Jean.
the ones that trained with him.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jean.
Sasha.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go Sasha. Jean is like right below. Connie, not so much. Like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
All right.
Favorite Titan.
Favorite like overall Titan?
Mm-hmm.
Beast.
Beast
The
Titan.
Warhammer was fucking awesome though.
I was like, it's probably a Warhammer or Amir's founder.
Aaron's OG Attack Titan. That first Titan you see. Favorite Marley warrior.
Gabby. No,
Gabi.
I'm
Joking.
Fuckers.
I'm gonna go Falco.
I'm gonna go Rhino.
Reiner. Favorite vet.
Dot Pixis.
Okay.
Ooh. Are we including Commander Irvin there?
Yeah.
That's what I'm going
Absolutely.
with. I didn't like Pixis all that much. I mean, I liked him. He's the voice actor, if I'm not mistaken, the in Fairy Tale. Isn't
Yeah.
We talked about you. I think
He is.
I do like Zaxley's little butt machine.
What machine?
The little poo-poo machine.
The poo-poo chair.
Yeah.
Mine's gonna be Commandant Shadas.
Commandant Shadas was
and that was so that's the other one of the other scenes is that scene with him and the general or the
Magath.
commander from Marley.
Mhm.
Yes, that sacrificed themselves to get the kids out. That's another really great scene. This one's gonna be so easy. Favorite arc.
Return to
Return to
Shiganshina.
Shigatsu. Yeah.
Return to Chicago.
Yeah, there's no debate.
Favorite opening.
Red
The Rumbling.
Swan.
The Rumbling.
Red Swan all the way.
Which one was that?
Opening
We'll find
2.
a way.
Opening technically opening
You
4.
can't hide your fears.
Or no, 5. Opening
Can't
5, sorry.
lie, my dear.
First opening in season 3.
The
Hold on, Matthew.
the opening to season 1 was really good. Opening to season 2 was really
Yeah.
good. I was not a
Yes.
fan of the opening to 3.
So, all right, you're just on meat. Got it.
But the Rumbling is fucking goated. I'm sorry.
Rumbling is good.
This one, hold on.
That's good.
Yes, it's good. Look at Brayson's like,
Y'all disappoint me.
I love the Rumbling.
I know you did.
It fucks. I'm sorry.
It does.
It does fuck.
It does.
I love how
It's
the
almost-
ending
almost as
scream,
good as
they have
Mashal
Aaron
season
screaming at the
2.
same time. It's so fucking cool.
Yeah. Favorite trio.
Oh. I think the easy answer is just say Armin, Mikasa, and Aaron.
Jean,
If Connie wasn't a
and
part of the
Jean.
other trio, I would say them.
Why don't you
See,
like
and I
Connie?
like them. Why don't you like Connie?
I'm
Poor
shitting all over him.
Connie.
I don't. I'm shitting all on Connie. He doesn't deserve that. He's a good
No, he
character.
doesn't.
Oh, favorite relationship. Favorite ship.
Do we even need to ask this question? Armin and Annie.
Yeah.
Duh. No, I'm kidding. No.
Gabi and Falco.
Gabi and
duh.
Falco, duh. No, Mikasa and Aaron.
Mikasa and Aaron.
Yep.
Favorite fight scene.
Levi versus the Beast Titan, season 3.
Any scene with Levi.
Fair.
Mikasa versus the Jaegerist when her and Jean are like fight or die. And she just goes absolutely insane. That is my
I think the
favorite
ending
fight scene.
fight is so fucking good. How it is like
Oh, it is. Oh,
they
it's good
are
too, yeah.
just on the cusp of it all going to shit, and they're giving their last little effort that they have,
Mhm.
throwing up a Hail Mary. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one.
And then your favorite shifter out of all of them.
Favorite Titan shifter?
Mm-hmm.
From a character and Titan, like the whole
Yep.
package.
Everything, whole package. Giggity.
Shout out to that. I gotta go Rhina.
I'm gonna go Galliard's Jaw Titan.
Galliard's Jaw Titan?
Galliard was.
Okay.
We didn't get much of him, but he was a decent character.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He was definitely different from all the others.
I say Porco was really good. I liked him. His Titan was really cool too.
I'm gonna go Aaron with the armor and the warhammer.
Oh, with the hardening. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So good. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Technically speaking, this is not the final episode that I'm recording, so it's not gonna get as emotional for me personally. I still have several episodes to record. But it being the final episode, I've been watching and reading this since the very beginning of the year. I've been planning this. So this is, yeah. I told Corey, Brayson, I emailed y'all. I was like, this is our fifth symphony. Okay.
This is
my moment. So thank y'all for joining us on this 11-part series. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Hopefully it added something to the Attack on Titan conversation out there. At the end of the day, I love this series. I love these characters so much. Again, number 2 anime all time for me, and that's only because Dragon Ball Z was there first. It's been an amazing run. Reading it and watching it at the same time was something that I probably won't ever do again to another anime, but for this one, it was 10 out of 10. Definitely recommend y'all doing that. But thank y'all for joining us, Corey and Brayson.
Thank you for having
us.
Absolutely. Had a lot of fun. Had a lot of laughs.
Yep.
Brayson had some terrible opinions, but hey, you can't win them all,
I'll say it again.
I'll say it again.
Pull up. I'll drop the right now.
I wasn't even referring to
that
opinion.
You wasn't even talking about that.
Yeah, I wasn't even referring to that.
About the rumbling. I was talking about the rumbling. What are you talking about? I didn't say anything else.
No, that is what that's what I'm saying. I wasn't even referring to that. I was talking about your season rankings.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't even talking about that one. Damn.
Yeah, but now that you bring that up,
straight into it.
No, the rumbling was the only way to do
it. Thank y'all for joining us. Hit that like and subscribe button. Really helps us out. Drop a comment down below on anything that we have discussed. What does Attack on Titan mean to you? And where does it rank among your favorite animes of all time? Drop us a ranking, top 10 of all time, down in the comments below. But yeah, that's going to be it from us. We'll catch y'all next time on another episode. Laters.